Well, alright. Welcome to another one about my son's World of Tanks Xbox One replay videos. We have platooned up with the Great Joe 9. He is in his KV-4. I am in my VK4502A. Piece of shit. Piece of shit tank. Yes, it's a piece of shit tank. I just don't like it much. And I sold it the minute I had enough XP to get by it. It was gone. And I keep a lot of tanks. Anyone that knows me and plays tanks with me knows that I think I have 97 tanks or something. I keep a tank. If it's remotely good, I keep it. This tank just did not do it for me at all. So I didn't keep it. I could have. I had plenty of silver to buy the next tank. I just wanted nothing to do with this tank after I was done with it. It actually got to the point where I think I had 33,000 XP left to get to the B, and I said, screw it, I'm not gonna suffer through another 33,000 XP. So that was the end of this tank. It's just kind of, it can have its game where it's okay, but one-on-one, I think a Tiger P will beat this tank if played correctly. I think one-on-one, me and a Tiger P, I could beat all but the best players in this tank. Maybe not. Maybe that's just talking out my ass. But this tank, it's a medium, but it's the size of 3 mediums put together. It's insane, and it's not really fast. I mean, it's not slow for a heavy. It's definitely a faster heavy. But it's just so big, and the armor, even though it's sloped, is just trash. It's like playing a huge TOG 2. Because you get shot, you're going to get penned. Tier 6s pen this tank fairly easy. It's got that big gun port in the front, and all they got to do is hit the air, boom. Or the flat cheeks on the turret, pin. It just... So yeah, anyways. But this was one of the okay games in it, so I recorded it. 337 out of the T29, and he backs off. Smart play, buddy. We got a T26E4. We're going to take 290 out of him, which was just a pathetic roll. Hopefully I get the higher roll of that. That's just completely pathetic. If that was my high roll at 240, that was just pathetic. But it wouldn't surprise me, this tank. Because, again, it's not a... I shouldn't say it's... there are worse tanks. There are. But this is one of those tanks that is just... I will never sit there and be in a game and with platooned up with people and say... Or even not platooned up. I'll never be like, hey, I want to take the 4502A out. That was a good tank. No. Negative. So, I sold it. Got rid of it. It's gone. Would much rather run the Tiger 2 at tier 8 if I want to run a German heavy. The Tiger 2 is a much better tank in my opinion. Our tier 9 Awful Waffle just got raped because he pulled way too far forward. Awful Waffle Jr. I don't understand why people do that in that tank. It's got... The Borzig and the Waffles have 0 armor. And they pull, frontline tank. They think, oh, because I got a big gun, I can... And then they get killed, and then you're down a top tier tank. Which really sucks. Tiger 2 down there. Am I going to be able to put one through him? Yep, we'll finish him off for 284. And we actually bounced another shot there. That's a couple bounces we've had so far. It's a miracle. It must be the water from the rain. It must have made the outside of this tank slippery, so the shells bounce off it easier. It has to be. Maybe it's, oil rain. It's raining oil. That's what it is. Yag Tiger 88. Can we get through him? If I get him in the right spot, I can. 318. Is he going to stay right there? Can I get him in that right spot again? I highly doubt it. Try again and we bounce. Trying to get out of his gun depression range. I don't pen the T32, but he was at an odd angle. I understand that one. Yag Tiger 88. Again, it would have to be a really good shot. That first shot that went through was luck more than anything. I mean, I aimed where I should have aimed, but you know, it usually does. This gun does not go through. It's a very rare occasion where it goes where you want it to go, and it does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't play nicely. So the 88 he's backing down. He's in a pretty good spot right there, with just us two sitting here. We still got an artillery shooting at us, but a tank above finishes off the 88, so now it's time to move. I put a shot into that T-32 now. He hits the ground. I finish him off. That was a spray and pray shot, and I don't know how it ever went through his turret. That was a RNG genius roll, because that should have never killed him. Object 704, tier 9. I'm not going to run right out in front of him. Joe's down below me. I'm going to try to get down around this rock really quick and underneath that 704's gun, because I really don't want to take a pounding from it. Joe's down to below half health, so we're going to get over here and try to take a couple shots for him if we can. Seeing I still have full health, I'll go down after the 704 from this angle. I didn't like the other angle head on, and that angle right there didn't work either, and Joe bounced. It's a bounce fest. That happens sometimes. I notice that a lot. I mean, I know I was at quite an angle, and I didn't expect it to go in. However, not speaking on that particular shot, I've noticed quite a few times where me and two platoon mates or one platoon mate or something will try to take a shot and bounce, and they all should have gone through, you know, at an angle that they should have gone. Oh, ST1 gets tracked, so I can finish him off with a 304, and all that's left now is an artillery. So yeah, when you play this tank sort of like this, you sit back and pick your shots and play really, really cautiously. You can have an okay game. And maybe that's my fault with the tank. Maybe that's my issue, is with the Tiger 2 and the E75 above it. You can get into spots where, hey, you can bounce some shots and still do good. This tank, if you get into the wrong spot with it, you can get killed really quick. So, only a 50% mastery badge, but we do end up with a brothers in arms, which is always good. 26,800 silver, 4304 XP with a multiplier. We doled out just shy of 2,000 damage. The 704, we got 162 assisted damage. T26E4 Super Pershing, 2 shots for 543, took him out of the game. T29, 1 shot for 337. ST1, 1 shot for 304, took him out of the game. Jagdpanzer, 231 on assist. Tiger 2, 726 assist, and 284 on a shot. Damage dealt 145 to the T32, and 318 to the whatever that was. I went too quick, so I can't read it back. But yeah, Joe ended up in first place, 1256 for base XP. I was in second, 1244. He got 3 kills, I got 4. He did 2533 for damage. I did 1931. 11 shots fired, 10 hits, 7 penetrations, 1100 assist damage. 6 tanks hit, 4 destroyed. I received 2 hits, non-penetrated 2 hits. Damage block was 640, so I only got shot at twice. Only 2 hit me. So that tells the tale of this tank. It can bounce a couple shots here or there, but once tanks start really shooting at it, the armor is just atrocious. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. And remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.